Welcome back. Now, despite Onayena's stagnant growth challenges, the Onayena Summer Festival is one event in the Oshikoto Region that boosts the town's reputation through vibrant performances and unity-building events that foster unity and youth involvement in social and business activities. Now, as part of Oshikoto Region's rich heritage, including Finnish missionary history, the festival also fosters local pride and economic opportunities. Onayena Summer Festival Vice Chairperson of the Organizing Committee, Markus Nakanyala, now joins us on the line for more. A very good morning to you, Markus, and welcome to Namibia Connects.
Good morning, Erika. Good morning to the rest of Namibia.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Now, talk to us about the inspiration behind the creation of Onayena Summer Festival and how it has evolved over the years.
Yeah, Onayena Summer Festival as an event was actually inspired by the desire to just gather community members to celebrate community union at the end of every year. At the same time, also just to provide an entertainment platform in Onayena that will actually help to build the community spirit while gathering also a little bit of income to assist households that are needy through charity within the community of Onayena. Since the first edition in 2021, the event actually evolved from merely just a local event that usually had a setup of 15 teams playing a soccer tournament and plus minus just 6 stalls of vendors that are doing business. However, from that, it has now grown to a much bigger regular event that actually draws people not from Onayena anymore, but from the entire north, probably the nearby regions as well as the nearby towns. So the event has actually evolved and has grown very well over time. And we are expecting to celebrate now the 5th edition of the Onayena Summer Festival.
All right. Now, Markus, talk to us about the main objectives of this festival. Come at the end of the festival, what is it that, as the vice chairman of this committee, what is it that you want to achieve at the end of this festival, and how do you hope it actually impacts the entire Onayena community?
Yeah, as I said earlier, initially the objectives were clear from the onset that we want, and we hope, hopefully that we hope that you're gonna also now achieve that towards the end of the festival. We want to bring community members together so that we just celebrate year-end because everyone is now returning from their workplaces. But we also now want to create that platform for local vendors and also just to raise funds for charity within the Onayena constituency. And hopefully towards the end of the event, some of those objectives will be met and we can be able to plow back into the community through some charity work because that remains the main objective of the Onayena Summer Festival. The impact that we hope the event brings, hopefully it's going to be a positive impact as usual because it will strengthen the community bond at large and it also enhance youth engagement so that Onayena as a settlement also gains that regional identity now so that we develop and grow with new business opportunities around Onayena because events such as the Onayena Summer Festival will actually help cultivate a sense of identity for both residents as well as the visitors, and we hope from this we'll be able to generate informal economic activities for vendors and other service providers that are coming to the festival.
All right. Now, as mentioned in our intro, Onayena faces development challenges, but the festival also seems to be a beacon of hope. How does the event contribute to this area's growth and development?
Just say it again.
No, as mentioned earlier in our intro, we did mention that Onayena faces a lot of development challenges, for example, infrastructure-wise. Talk to us about how the festival actually seems to be the beacon of hope when it comes to issues of development challenges, and how does the event actually contribute to the area's growth and development?
Yeah, thank you very much. The event actually, the event itself actually offers economic stimulation whereby small traders can earn income during the festival season. However, there would also be entrepreneurial exposure for small vendors that can build networks beyond the festival. And as such, platforms like this will obviously now also improve the visibility from the festival, whereby it attracts future events as well as partnerships, and then the upgrading of infrastructural. For example, we have a soccer pitch that we use. Hopefully in future, we expect through sponsorships to upgrade some of these facilities to probably an artificial turf where youth can engage and can play football freely. And people that are coming in will now also have an eye for business opportunities that they can engage in Onayena regarding houses or household development, as well as any other business opportunities as well.
All right. Now, we earlier saw visuals of performances and a lot of dancing and excitement going on there. What local talent can attendees perhaps expect this year? And are there any exciting activities perhaps lined up? Just take us through the lineup of activities for this festival.
Yeah, the lineup is actually involving activities such as a soccer tournament, whereby the first, or let's say for the 3 days, football lovers are expected to be entertained by young talents from the community, whereby they come together, show their football talent, and scouts can also come through to see some of these local talents. For the first time this year, we have integrated music performances for upcoming musicians that will take place on the second day of the second night of the event, that's on the 22nd. And we also now have a surprise big performance from one of our big local artists for our attendees with Onayena. So it's apart on top of that, the commonly known family dance is known from this festival and is going to be bigger this year.
How can people support this festival, and what role can the community play in making the Onayena Summer Festival a success this year?
Can you just come again?
Markus, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, how can people support this festival, and what role can the community play in making the Onayena Summer Festival a success?
Yes, this festival is actually owned by the entire Onayena community. So we all have our role to play. First and foremost, turning up at the event plays the significant role. It's actually the most important part that everyone from Onayena and elsewhere can help build, or let's say can help contribute to the success of the event. So we're just calling up teams, or let's say community members, to register their soccer teams to partake in the event, to turn up and support the local vendors, or to pledge anything towards charity for the event. As we said, we have the charity aspect that we have to carry out each and every year. So community members can come through and give little pledges towards charity that they can do either during the event or after that. So that is one of the most important roles that the community members can play. Or just turning up to the event is actually the biggest contribution that every member should play.
All right. Now, we do know that organizing an event of this nature, there are always issues here and there. Perhaps just talk to us about the challenges that the organizing committee actually face organizing an event of this kind.
Yeah, the challenges have not been so many. First of all, because the community members actually understand the concept, and most of them have supported the concept or the idea from the onset. However, we still face challenges such as that of lack of sponsorship towards the event, and sometimes you would see community, or let's say committee members digging up into their pockets to just put things up in place. So the lack of sponsorship, finance, remains the main challenge. However, secondly, as the event is growing, one of the challenges that we are also challenged as there is an increasing demand for stalls or vendors, and the limited space that we have within the stadium where we hold the event also now challenges us a bit, because we cannot really extend and meet the demands of every vendor that wants to come and be part of the festival. But as time goes, we hopefully will handle some of these challenges.
All right. Now, Markus, as the vice chairman, what is your vision for this festival's future role in tackling the developmental issues that we mentioned earlier?
As the vice chairman of the organizing committee, my vision is to say that hopefully this festival will grow from just an ordinary festival to a developmental catalyst within Onayena, so that the whole Onayena settlement actually grows from being a settlement to a village council. And it's the vision of this festival to be that developmental catalyst. Also, we wish to introduce now also then youth development segments in future where youth can engage more into workshops as well as entrepreneurial talks and other talks regarding health and so mental health and so many aspects that are challenging youth. Also, on top of that, to create more space then for community dialogues, as well as to partner up with local leaders, non-governmental organizations, to just share information and services. So the vision for this festival remains to be a permanent asset of the Onayena community and to be just the mirror of Onayena's aspirations.
All right. Now, in conclusion, Markus, talk to us about the best way to get involved in this specific summer festival, and what message do you have for the Onayena community and perhaps the Oshikoto region at large?
Yeah, the best way to attend the event is scheduled to be on the 21st to the 23rd of December. So the best way is for everyone to turn on their good vibes, to come to the event. The entrance is absolutely free. And then the message is just for members to come through, to register their teams for different activities such as sports, tug of war, and to just turn up in numbers to support the vendors so that we just have fun as Onayena community. So lastly, the message to everyone that is in Onayena and nearby towns, we invite them to the 5th edition of the Onayena Summer Festival. So, and for Onayena community, let's take ownership of this event and let's protect it by all means, because together we can actually make it more than just an event, but a symbol of pride and progress with Onayena. So it's going to be bigger, it's going to be better with endless fun. So let's come in numbers and let's enjoy the summer vibes only. So you are also invited, Erica.